Hey guys, this is Steve from Classic Fly Fishing Ventures. I am the owner and head guide here. Today I kind of wanted to step back and go over, say, the parts of the hook. So when you hear somebody or watch a video, you know what they're talking about, right? So let's say shank, bend, gap, throat, eye, barb, yada yada yada, gauge, right? So let's just talk about the different parts of the hook, okay? So here's a standard hook. This is it doesn't matter what brand it is, but this is a fairly large hook. This is a pike hook. This is a predator hook. So first to start off with is the eye, right? It's kind of self-explanatory, where you put your line through, right? Or that's how you're going to attach onto another one if you're doing anything that's articulated, all right? So after that, you go into the shank, which is the flat part of the hook, all right? So if somebody says wrap up to halfway, 3/4 down, you know where you are on the actual shank itself. So the bend here is where the actual hook starts to bend, right? And then it comes down to the area where the barb will be. This is a barbless hook, right? So the amount of gap is between the shank and the hook point. So, and then also this depth here, that's called the throat. Streamers, things like that, sometimes you want to have a larger gap, and so you're not bunched up with all the materials and you have to do some trimming. All right, so when they talk about gauge, and so you see this one here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you two different ones of two different gauges, all right? So this one here, okay, so this would be a light wire gauge, right? This would be the barb down here, as the other one didn't have it. Again, shank, bend, gap, throat, okay, and of course the eye. And then if you put one up next to it with a heavier gauge, and you can see that it is heavier, okay, you have the two different ones, right? Okay, so again, eye, shank, bend, barb, gap, throat, okay? So sometimes when you're doing some of the flies as well, you're going to want something with a heavier hook, depending upon, you can hear a term called keeling, where if you do a big foam fly or something that's really, it'll actually flip over, right? So you want something a bit more of a heavier gauge, right? So these ones here, of course, you can have a straight eye, you can have downward eyes, right, too. This is a standard, just a simplistic with a streamer hook, and you can tell the difference of the gap too, right? So that's a downward eye. You can have upward eyes, downward eyes, straight eyes as well. And then with the different hook shapes, yeah, we can go into it in a later subject here. But yeah, I hope that helps. Conserve our waters, catch and release, and I'll talk to you guys all very soon.